Blogger Roundup. It's myOrganized.life live 11/22/33. No, actually November 22nd, 2019.
Yes.
But in the year 2033, if we're still doing Blogger Roundup.
Wow, that's going to be a long time from now.
How many years is that? That's 13 years?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll be 95 years old. Oh, anyway, yeah, it's a long time. But who knows? They might not even have the internet then.
They might not.
Maybe you'll be receiving this chip.
Chip in your head.
Right.
Yep.
But welcome to myOrganized.life Live. I'm John Hunt.
And I'm Leanne Thompson.
And this is the show where we do organizing tips, advice, and talk about short haircuts. Chop, 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 chop.
Yes.
What happened?
I got my haircut.
Look at you.
I know.
Wow.
Isn't it crazy?
It is crazy.
Yes, I got a lot cut off.
Yes.
Why
did
she
you do
put
this?
it in a ponytail and then did the snip. I've never had that done before.
Oh, is that what they do?
I guess. Oh, the ponytail was like 7 inches.
That's
Then
right,
she just razored the rest.
Did you put that on Instagram?
I did.
Okay, so you got
For those who follow me on my personal page, you can see my
her locks of hair.
see my locks. It kind of grossed me out. I was holding it. It kind of reminded me of like holding a rat or something.
Ugh.
I know, it's kind of weird.
It is weird.
But no, I've been thinking about it for a couple weeks, and then I don't know.
Well, in the comments, let Leanne know what
Tell
you
me.
think.
Let's see. My daughter said I look like a boy.
Oh.
When is your long hair going to be back? You look like a boy. I was like,
nice.
that's
Thanks a lot.
not very nice.
Yeah.
And my little daughter kind of didn't recognize me at first.
Who is this other
It's like
woman?
she woke up and was like,
Yeah,
what?
right.
Yeah.
Now my haircut.
Your hair
it looks about the same as it has since 2033.
Yeah.
It look like this.
It will look the same.
Okay.
You won't lose your hair though.
No, I won't.
You'll
I
just
have
be
a
more
good-
gray
I have
in
a good head of
33.
hair, I do.
Yep.
It'll probably be silver. I'll be the silver
Silver.
fox.
Silver
Okay.
fox.
This
Wow.
is Blogger Roundup, where you scour the web.
I do.
And find some great articles, blogs that are out there from our friends
in
that
the
are
blogging world.
in the blogosphere.
Yeah.
So I suppose we should put the first slide up and
Let's.
talk about number one.
Yes. This is Org for Life, Hazel Thornton. Organizing to de-stress your holidays.
Okay.
And then she puts in the parentheses, all of them.
Yes.
So
By the way, did she get you her book? I remember you were
No, I sent her a message. She
Oh.
asked for my address, and I sent her a message. And then she said something about when's your birthday. And I said, well, it just happened. So
maybe
I
you'll
might
get
need
it
to wait till next year to
next
get it
year.
on my birthday. I don't know.
Okay,
That's
what does she have to say about
Well,
de-stressing?
remember we talked about
We did this on Monday.
on
didn't
Monday,
we?
yes. So this kind of goes back to it.
Nice.
It's what are holidays and why are they so stressful? It's because we set unrealistic expectations. And for yourself and others. And it's not even, sometimes it's the family getting together that contributes to the stress. And sometimes it's the fact that you're not getting together or can't that contributes to the stress.
You know what? I just, this little point about expectations. Why is it for that Thanksgiving meal, we have to create this feast?
I don't know.
That there's always way too much food.
Oh, yes.
And everyone says, oh, I eat too much. It's like, why do we do this?
I don't know. I don't know. It is tradition. We've kind of, my mom was just talking about that and how we're going to keep out some of the items that are usually staples because, like the corn, doesn't get eaten. People are filling their plate and then you have like one spot for some tiny kernels.
3 kernels.
And then you have mounds of corn left over.
Yes.
So we're not doing the corn this year.
Okay.
And I don't know if we're going to do rolls or not. I like the rolls that you have to bake in the oven.
Yes.
But my grandma doesn't want those kind of rolls because it takes too much time. So
there you go.
I won't be eating a
people
roll.
bring stuff?
I'm boycotting eating
Do
a roll.
people bring stuff, or does your mom cook it all?
No, people bring stuff.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so back to this. So
what's step number one?
there's no steps. It's just she kind of just talks about in general areas.
Okay.
So organizing your stuff and your space. Sort and purge decorations as you unpack them.
Nice.
If you pull it out and say, I don't like this anymore, set it aside. Don't put it back in the container for you to get out next year and
say, yeah, right.
Sort it now, then you won't have to deal with it later.
Okay.
You don't need to use all of your decorations this year. You can
don't.
only take a few out if you want and keep the rest. Maybe switch it up every year. Simplify your gift wrapping. Maybe consider one giant roll of paper instead of 6 little ones. What do you guys do?
We usually get like the mega.
The mega roll, okay.
Like 3 different colors. So
Okay,
when you're
that's
wrapping, you try to have to do one in this, one in this, one. Because you don't want everything looking alike.
Well, she suggests if you do it all alike, like maybe you get a solid color, just switch up the bows. which I think that would look pretty too. Maybe some gold or silver paper and then a red bow.
We did that one year because my wife likes to do like the theme tree.
That's kind of cute. I do like that.
And so like we did that one year where all the packages were in one paper and it kind of matched the theme of the tree.
Yeah.
But,
so that's an idea.
That's an idea.
Yep. Let's see here. Prepare early for your house guests so you can relax and enjoy the company while they're there versus stressing out and.
You don't want to be working all the time.
No. Okay, so then organize your time.
Okay.
Think about each holiday activity that you're planning. Do you still enjoy it? Do you want to do it? Do you need to do it, or does it add to the holiday clutter?
And people could go to sme.com/checklists and talk about, the holiday, what you need to kind of get done to plan for the holiday.
Yep. Speaking of that, we do have a new calendar out.
We do.
It's the kind of holiday calendar where it goes from right before Thanksgiving until right after New Year. So you can print that out and write all your dates in there so you're organized in that
Also,
aspect.
the pre-tease not next week, because next week we don't have a podcast because of Thanksgiving.
We're off all next week.
But the week after, we are starting a series of podcasts with Louise Krzyzka about getting ready for the new year. Oh, it's going to be great.
It is going to be great.
We just got those taped last week. So
yes, that was
fun.
Yep. Okay, let's see. Plan projects and schedule related tasks, like sending your cards out. It might seem overwhelming, but break it down into smaller chunks. Do the stamps one night, do the labels one night, or save it all and just have the company that you're getting printed from do everything for you.
Yes, you can do that too.
The very least personable you could get.
Right.
But that's okay. Whatever works. Let's see. Organizing your family. Communication is key. Set expectations about gifts and activities. Are you drawing names? Set the amount.
Yes.
Consider giving clutter-free gifts, such as experiences or consumables.
And for those of you that are grandparents, don't get your kids that 2,000-piece
Oh, I've already had that
Lego
discussion.
set with all these itsy-bitsy pieces that go all over, and you're finding them for months and months and months. Yes. Okay.
And then let's see, organizing yourself. Don't drive yourself crazy doing the same thing each year and expecting different results. Clear your mental clutter.
Yes.
And let's be grateful. Gratitude is a huge happiness and stress
booster. You want to go into that holiday season just feeling good.
Right.
And I think that you want to enjoy it. You don't want it to be
because it's the most wonderful time of the year.
Yes.
Not the most stressful time of the year.
They should make a song about that. That would be great.
They
Let's
should.
put the slide up here.
All right. Organize for Life, org4life.com. Organizing to de-stress your holidays.
All righty. Moving on to our next one. Simply Placed. It's simplyplaced.com. Workload management and productivity. Have you ever heard that term before? Workload management?
Yes,
I
have.
It's like we always have.
We always talk about that.
Well,
how's your workload?
Debbie Rosemont from It's Simply Placed says, we define it as having systems in place to ensure that teams or individuals get priority work done efficiently and effectively. Okay, so.
What does that mean?
We're going to talk about techniques, or she's going to talk about it, and I'm just going to tell you what she said. Tell her what you told them.
Tell them what they told her?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're going to talk about techniques for managing employee workload, because people always are saying, oh, I'm so swamped, or I got too much to do, and I've got, this kind of thing. So there are several techniques, first of all, for managing workload, such as listing all your projects and tasks. We've heard that before, right?
Yep.
Get that list out, get them down. Assigning priorities, that makes sense. You make the list, then you prioritize, and then you monitor the progress. You have things in place.
Okay.
Teach time management and project management skills, so give people the tools they need. We're doing that right now on a corporate level on a project we're working on.
Yes, we are.
We have like a professional project manager in here guiding the project. And
you've told me about that.
We've got templates and spreadsheets that have like timelines on them. It's really very well done.
Cool.
And making use of work management tools that provide visibility, like overviews of resources. And again, I think about this, where you have your due dates and milestones. I mean, a really good plan like there. But companies are starting to understand that if they don't teach their team to manage both time and priorities, they're not going to have the skills to get through that project. Even though they might be, qualified to do something, it's teaching. Those are project management skills people need to learn. So
they do.
And there's some factors here she talks about how you can help employees manage their workload. acknowledge their time and energy limits. Don't try to, again, back to our project we're working on here, we're realizing this is going to be implementing a new system, and we're going to probably have to hire extra people just because of the amount of workload it's going to take to implement this.
Wow.
So they're talking about that. Be adaptable and flexible and teach those qualities to your team. Projects are fluid. You have to be able to adapt. Discourage multitasking. Remember, Debbie, we talked about that with her.
Yes, she is not a believer.
You can't multitask.
She is not a believer in multitasking.
Focus on one thing and finish it. Encourage self-care. We hear about that a lot. Whenever you're involved in any kind of organizing project, make sure your head is right. Kind of like for the holidays and
my haircut.
Yes, enjoy the time.
Get some sleep. And, take care of yourself.
So anyway, I'm not going to go into the rest of it here. We can go on. You can go on check this out. But basically, there are a bunch of tools available, and just check those out. Why don't you? We'll put the slide up right now. Debbie Rosemont. It's simply placed. Workload management and productivity. Check that out. Some good solid tips on how to just make sure you have a good view of that.
All right.
Last one.
Last slide. Professional-organizer.com. Get organized for unexpected air travel delays.
Whoa.
Have you ever been stuck in the airport?
It's that time of year.
'Tis the season.
Yes. I have. I remember one time I was going to go from here to Chicago, which is a 1-hour flight.
Was this recently?
No, this was like 2 years ago.
I mean, in the recent years. Yeah. I remember this.
And I was in the airport, I think, for 14 hours in Minneapolis before I
To go 1 hour.
To go 1 hour.
You could have driven to Chicago and back.
And back.
Yeah, because Chicago was about 6 hours.
You never know that because they never say, your flight is delayed 14 hours. They say your flight is delayed an
45
hour.
minutes.
Or 45 minutes, then an hour. We're sorry to tell you, your flight's been, it's like, I could have gone home.
Right.
Taken a nap, had lunch, dinner, and still come back.
Yeah, right.
But no, they don't tell you that. Okay.
So Ellen was, not too long ago, spent 12 hours in the airport.
Oh.
She was stuck. So this got her thinking about, holiday delays, all that stuff, unexpected things that can come up, and how to be prepared. So she talks about your travel bag requirements.
Oh, yeah.
She uses a rolling small bag that can fit under the seat in front of her to avoid strain on her shoulders. Just rolling it around is nice and easy. Inside, she has her little zip pouches that hold her charging cords. She always brings 2.
She must have like the Smead travel organizer.
No,
in there,
well,
right?
I don't know. She doesn't say, but she does use Vera Bradley.
I'm sure she does.
Vera Bradley pouches.
Yes. Well, that's about on the same line as the Smead travel organizer.
I think so. I think they're made by the same company.
Yes. Okay.
Let's see. So reading material and other important things like her jewelry and stuff that she can keep in there.
Nice.
Staying connected.
Oh, yeah.
Connections are what keep us sane. Our phone and devices require charging more frequently as we use them more. So like I said, she travels with 2 chargers, and she also uses those at her, in her hotel room and stuff when she gets there.
Isn't it interesting at the airport how
people flock to the post
10
with the
years
charging?
ago, they didn't have those charging stations. Now they're like everywhere.
Yeah, right.
It's kind of wild to see that. It's like everybody's got a phone and everybody's charging.
And the airplane seats even have them, right in the seats. Like, jeez, okay. Staying hydrated. Travel can deplete you, and keeping hydrated keeps you well. She says she purchases a large bottle as soon as she gets through security. I've seen people bring their own empty bottles.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah,
they have the filtered water at our airport, so you just you dump it out.
It's very smart.
Empty, and then you bring it in, and then you fill it up right there.
Right, so you don't have to buy the $4 bottle of water that is like 2 sips.
That's right.
All right, staying on top of travel.
Yes.
Airline apps now have apps to keep you up to date, and be sure you switch on your text messaging app so you can get information about your flight. And same with your bagging, track your bags and all that stuff. And let's see here. Have your family track your flight as well, so they know.
There's an app called Flight Tracker 41. Have you
You're
ever seen
obsessed.
that?
Yes, you showed me.
I am obsessed
all
with
the
it
little airplanes.
It shows you every airplane that's in the air, and then you can search for your flight, and you can literally see where it is. It's like the thing that you get on the back of the seat,
screen. Yeah.
Except it's every airplane.
Single airplane.
Every airplane that's
What's
in
it called?
the air.
Flight Tracker what?
Flight Tracker 41.
41. Okay.
And then what's cool about it, they have like this simulated feature, like as the plane is landing, you can put it in like 3D mode, and it like takes like the Google satellite map and the
Oh
plane.
my
It makes
gosh.
it look like you could see the plane actually landing.
Wow.
It's kind of
That is pretty cool.
It is kind of fun.
That's pretty cool. So anyway, have your family make sure they know your flight information.
Okay.
So, rather than you calling them the second you land, and they can just see the app. Oh, she's landed. Let's go pick her up. That's what Drew does. He always lets me know before I can even tell him that I've landed.
Well, on this other app, you can say, oh, they go, have landed. I go, I know, I just watched you
Yep.
land.
That's pretty much it. Okay, and stay comfy.
Oh, gotta do
Each
that.
of us has our own idea of comfy with travel. If it's a pillow or extra blanket, special snacks. We all love the snacks or music. Just make sure you're comfortable.
Yeah. What do you think about people who like practically wear their pajamas when they travel on the airplane? It's a little
It's
weird.
a little excessive. Yeah, I mean,
I
I'm
know-
all
I
about
know
being
anything
comfortable,
goes now.
but anything does go.
That is a little weird.
Yeah,
Okay,
and their
let's put our
slippers.
slide up.
Okay, professional-organizer. Get organized for unexpected air travel delays.
Yes, and get ready. I think, what is it? Is it next Tuesday is the most traveled day?
Is it?
It's usually like the day
It's right around
before.
Thanksgiving. Well, the day
Yeah.
before Thanksgiving would be Wednesday, so
Okay, sorry, Wednesday.
because
Yeah.
Thanksgiving is always on a Thursday,
so
as we've
if
known.
you're traveling on those days,
Make sure you're comfy, and
make
hopefully
sure
a blizzard
comfy,
doesn't
yes, and
pass
don't wear your
through.
pajamas on the airplane. That's just my personal preference.
You can have them in your bag, and if you
Yes.
get delayed, change into them, and you
Yes.
could take a nap on the airport floor
That's right.
in your
People do
pajama
that.
flannel
People do that too.
flannel pajama pants.
Okay, it is the
Okay,
weekend.
it's time. We've been on air for a long
Yes.
time. Look at that.
How long?
We've
It's
been
a
on air
while.
for 17 minutes.
Whoa, my goodness. Well, that means
No wonder I'm so tired.
quitting time is very soon.
Yes,
So,
all right.
anyway.
And let's let them know we're off all next week
We're going to take next week off
because it's our show.
because we can.
And we can.
And a lot of people are going to be gone.
Yep. We'll be
but
back.
What you may want to do
Monday.
is you may want to keep your eyes out on myOrganized.life for, the Black Friday stuff.
Yeah,
Except it
because
might
we're going to be a big
It
sale.
might actually start a little bit earlier. Like if you're on our email list, you might actually get something in an hour or two from us, and you might have like a whole week.
And how much can they expect to get off?
Let's just say it's somewhere around 30% off everything, but you need a code, so we can't give that to you because it's going to happen in about an hour or two from now. So,
Well, keep your eyes open
but
on your
it
email.
will be a
Check back.
250-hour Black Friday. That's the
Wow.
longest Black Friday ever.
Wow. Okay.
But
It's a good.
it's not quite as long as the people that started Black Friday back in like October.
Oh my gosh. I know.
But it is a good deal for what we get. So if you're not on our email list, just go to the site. You'll probably be able to see it in another hour or two, and we're going to launch
And that's
that. And then
myOrganized.life.
have a great Thanksgiving. We won't see you back
Yes.
until December, right?
Is that when it is?
Because December 2nd
Is that the Monday?
is the Monday. So have a great
Okay. Yes.
week,
Enjoy your
and,
Thanksgiving, and we'll see you.
We'll see you next time, December 2nd, 2 p.m. Central, 3 Eastern, noon Pacific, right here, myOrganized.life live.
Look professional, get organized at myOrganized.life. Give your presentation a premium appearance. Hand off projects with confidence. Organizing products with a clean and vibrant look. Make a positive impression. Your important proposals and projects shine with professionalism. Impress your customers and boss. Look professional, get organized at myOrganized.life. That's myOrganized.life. myOrganized.life.